decided to do another episode of Storytime, but I decided to use the face cam since I got the face cam. So I decided that this episode I'm going to do 8th grade since I did 7 and 6. And I'll just tell you that 8th grade was like the best time of my life. Like, it was, everybody said that 8th grade is like 5th, 8, and 12 are the best grades of your life. Well, they was true about my 8th grade year. See, my 8th grade year, I told you I'm like in the first episode about my drum buddies, but 8th grade is when my band teacher was like, we need to bring marching band back. So my father was in marching band, so I decided I was like, I want to do marching band. And I am so glad that I did that. My Xbox going off. But yeah, like I did marching band, played percussion. First, I didn't know a lot about percussion back then, since I was still kind of new. I was just trying to be in bed so I can just play something. I didn't want to be bored. So I was like, I'm just gonna play bass drum. So I play bass drum. I might upload a video of marching band it's on my other channel, and I'm gonna try to download that from there. I think I still got some of my computers that I can probably upload my channel, but I'll put it up eventually. But back to the story. So my drum line, it was me, my buddy Brandon, Nehemiah, Seth, Ryan, Darren, and Brandon, and Jeremy. It was like, we all got along, we always joked around, we always did something crazy, we had a lot of backs. It was just it was amazing. It was like brotherhood. It was my brothers. They're still my brothers to these days. Some of them I'm a little fishy with, but it's alright. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ray. Yeah, Ray. So yeah, I still talk to him a little bit. I talk to Brandon a little bit. Then Maya a little bit talk to him, but like we make some songs. If you go to more, the song we play like yeah, we made that. We made the anthem to more. We made Moore's anthem. That's how like good we was. We made an anthem. Like if you hear that song, you think of more because we made it. And all these like fakers and like, oh yeah, I didn't make, yes we did. We got proof because Nehemiah, like he came to more after Fern Creek, and they said that he was working on something, but they never finished it because they needed something to make the song more better. So Brandon would get up the idea of like, and then the bass drums can go do 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 do. So like we all put it together and it sounded right. And then like when we marched down the hallways for the first time, everybody went crazy. Like they was jamming, they was rapping, they was doing all that stuff. And I was like, man, this is gonna be a great year. But more to the story, let me move from, I come back to the marching band thing. 8th grade. My classes I had, I was in come to me, Deontay, come. Okay, I was in math class. I had Miss Hum, science teacher, was Mr. Crampton. He was a huge Michigan State fan. Like, you couldn't even say nothing about Michigan State and he'd get, like, if you said something about Michigan State, he'd throw you out. He was a die-hard Michigan State fan. I can't go on this video without messing up. What else? Oh yeah, Miss Home was the team leader. She was my social studies teacher. Like, I like social studies. I like history. I'm a history fanatic. If I was gonna go to school for visual film, I would be a history teacher. That's how much I love history. But what else? And then my English teacher, language arts teacher, they call her middle school. It was Miss Nelson. And then after Miss Nelson left, we got the other teacher, I think of her name was Miss Lori. Nobody liked her because Miss Nelson, she paid attention to us. She what else she do? She like Like she treated us like we was our own kids. That's how much we liked her. And then like she didn't say that she was retiring. She just said she's gonna have a second teacher come in so she can help us. And like 2 weeks later, she said I'm not gonna be teaching the class no more. Miss Lori is gonna do it. Nobody, everybody said that's not my teacher. That's not my teacher. And I'm back on the noises. I told them that I was recorded, and they still making all that noises. So, back to the story. Funny moments like eighth grade year. When it comes to my 8th grade year was the Kings Island trip. Like for holiday, for band 6 through 7, I went to Holiday World. But 8th grade year, I want to go to Kings Island with the class of 2011 in eighth grade. So we went to Kings Island, and it was the best time of my life. Me and my friend Julius. Yeah, I talked about Julius in the latest episode, Storytime. How we only played percussion. Yeah, he didn't go to the band one either. We went to Kings Island. So we went to we hung out the whole day. We got funnel cakes. We got all this stuff, and then I went to a different group because Julius wanted to go with his other friends. So I said, okay, I'll go with a different group. So when we went to the other group, like we were standing in this whole line, there was a bunch of kids back there that was jumping around, and I was like, I'm gonna joke around with them. So I go talk to them, and it was pretty cool. Like there was some girls there. They was flirting with me. And I was like, I was still a little shaky. I was like, So when we got to the line, we rode roller coaster together. We hung out for like an hour or so. We got to know each other. I forgot their names. I mean, one dude's name was Austin. If you watching this video, just hit me up. But we hit it off. Like I never seen him again, but they made my 8th grade, like my Kings Island field trip. They made it possible. But I was like, oh, it's gonna be boring. I'm not gonna hang out with enough people. And then when I met them, they really lightened it up. So let me go back to marching band. I'm gonna go back to marching band because it's on my mind. So marching band, we did a lot of crazy stuff. Like when we had bets. I don't know if I should talk about the bets since my mom watching this. So we did a lot of crazy stuff. We did a lot of crazy dares. What else happened? Alright, so we had to stain. When we did something in the band room. Like I broke it. You're supposed to do it your senior year. I broke it because I left band. I left band last year. But everybody done it, but I left. I couldn't handle it anymore. I had to leave. But yeah, if you in marching band and you have like make a team chemistry, because they ain't no I in team. Because you can't have a marching band without a bass drum player. That's what they always used to tell me. Because more. Like my friend Jeremy, he was on cymbals. Like Nehemiah was on quads. Nehemiah and Ray was on quads. We had Brandon, Damon on snare. We had Jeremy on cymbals, and we had me, Self, and Brandon on bass drum. So Jeremy hurt his finger for some reason, so he couldn't really hurt his cymbals. So I was like, okay, I can take over for you till you get your finger right. He said, that's okay by me. So I marched 3 games with the cymbals, and when you get his finger all right, I said, okay, I would like to take my bass drum back. They was like, nah, you gotta play cymbals for the whole football season. I was like, really? I did not want to play cymbals. It was so embarrassing. And then I got used to it because some songs I couldn't play on bass drum. So I was like, okay, I'm fine with it. I really don't care anymore. It was just weird, just walking around. I was like, with symbols, it's like really, because you got to stay on beat, and if you're on beat, it's like impossible to get back. And if people looking at you and you off beat, because if I get off beat, it takes me a while just to get back on beat. I don't want to stop in the middle of performance and it's like, okay, I messed up. I don't want to do that. So, marching band, eighth grade year, it was the best time of my life. I was like the best student on the team. I don't know how did I get that. I got like a stallion t-shirt. It's somewhere in my closet. I don't know how I got that. For real, I was just trying to mind my own business. I was just trying to cruise through the year with the 3 friends I had back then. But I won like the best student of the team. I did it because I also won the award for, I got best student, I got student in activities since I was in marching band. So I hope y'all like this episode of Storytime. I really didn't go into much detail for this, but I mostly focus on marching band. But I hope y'all guys like the video, and I'll talk to you.
I picture myself in a Rosefield garden. It's healing time, holding hands with my mom and father, and feeling fine. I fight for the tranquility, fight for my family, fight for the peace. I won't never ever sacrifice my right to be me.